What happens when a seemingly perfect family vacation turns into a horrifying nightmare? Meet Keith and his family, who seem to be enjoying a peaceful getaway until two local boys disturb their tranquility. But as the story unfolds, we discover a chilling secret. Keith's family isn't as innocent as they appear. With a twisted turn of events, this tale of survival and deception will leave you on the edge of your seat. Are you ready to uncover the dark truth behind this family? Let's dive into this spine-chilling thriller. The movie begins with a man who gets stabbed and dragged away by someone. In the next scene, we see a sweet family on vacation with their RV, enjoying a barbecue and some quality family time. The family consists of the father, Keith, his daughter, Amy, his son, Jeffrey, and his wife, Kathleen. Amy is portrayed as a stubborn girl who has no interest in F.A. Miley time and sneaks away to smoke a joint. Meanwhile, two local boys, Billy and Warren, approach them. They don't seem friendly. They ask Keith if he has seen their cousin Mel. Keith tells them they are just camping and don't know Mel. At that moment, Amy returns, and Billy and Warren eye her inappropriately. Keith tells Amy to go inside the RV. Warren suggests they search inside to see if their cousin is there, but Keith politely declines, saying they are in a hurry. Jeffrey gives them some chocolate, and they leave in their car. As the family heads back in their RV, they encounter Billy and Warren again. This time, Warren has a shotgun. Their car has broken down and they ask for a lift to town to fix it. Kathleen objects, but Warren insists they just drop Billy off at his house, which is on the way. Keith reluctantly agrees, and Billy gets into the RV. Billy reveals that his grandfather and cousins are at home, and that Mel has been missing since last night. Suddenly, Jeffrey stands up and stabs Billy with a knife. It is then revealed that the family we perceived as sweet, loving, and peaceful is actually a family of serial killers and cannibals. The person we saw at the beginning of the movie being barbecued by the family was none other than Billy's cousin, Mel. The family cuts Billy into small pieces and stores them in the fridge. While Keith is cutting Billy's organs, he finds Billy's phone ringing with Warren on the other end. Keith crushes the phone. In the next scene, Billy's grandfather and his sisters, Julian and Savannah, hear the doorbell ring. Julian sees Keith's family outside, and Kathleen tells them their car broke down and asks if they can stay the night. Savannah suggests they move on to the next town, but when Kathleen mentions that Billy sent them, they invite the family in and to the dining table. Billy's family is very hospitable, happy to have guests from the city. Keith asks about a phone and learns there's only one, which is with Billy. Savannah is suspicious and asks why Billy sent them if he couldn't come himself. Kathleen explains his car broke down and he's with Warren. Savannah's questions irritate Keith's family, who plan to attack them, but are halted by the arrival of Big Mac, a tall, strong man and Julian's husband. Knowing they can't succeed with Big Mac around, they stop. After dinner, Savannah plays the piano while Jeffrey gives Mac and Julian some chocolates. Julian arranges for their stay and everyone goes to sleep. Kathleen is hesitant to kill this family because they have rules against harming happy families and only kill bad people. Keith assures her these people are strange and not worth living. In the next scene, Warren is feeling very sick from the chocolate and is calling Billy. The sheriff arrives and offers Warren a lift, but Warren prefers to walk home. Back at Billy's house, Keith instructs Jeffrey to handle Julian while he deals with Big Mac, waiting for his signal. Jeffrey, eager for another kill, sees Mac stepping out to vomit due to the chocolate. Taking advantage, Jeffrey attacks Mac with his knives. Despite Mac's strength, his illness prevents him from fighting back, and Jeffrey kills him. Meanwhile, Keith kills Billy's grandfather with a single blow in his room. Amy, in Savannah's room, admires her archery trophies. Both Amy and Savannah are lesbians, and they share a joint and make out. Amy tries to stab Savannah, but Savannah pushes her off, causing Amy to injure herself. Savannah fetches a first aid kit and sees Keith and Kathleen leaving the RV. She finds Mac and Billy's bodies in the RV fridge. Inside the house, Julian screams upon finding her grandfather dead. Keith grabs her and brings her to Kathleen, telling her it's her turn to kill. Jeffrey, excited, watches as Kathleen prepares to kill Julian, but an arrow suddenly pierces her neck, killing her instantly. Savannah shot the arrow. Amy rushes to her brother's aid upon hearing his screams, enraged by her mother's death. They torture Julian to lure Savannah out. Savannah sneaks in through her room's window and calls the sheriff from Amy's phone. She then captures Jeffrey, bringing him to the room where Julian is tied. Keith threatens Julian with a knife, forcing Savannah to release Jeffrey. Keith, a psychopath, binds both sisters, cutting out Mac's tongue to cook and feed Julian. Julian refuses, so Keith bites off her thumb. He then tries to feed Mac's tongue to Savannah, who distracts him by revealing Amy's lesbian and drug addict nature. This enrages Keith, leading to a fight between him and Amy. Taking advantage, Savannah stabs Keith in the eye with a fork. Keith, unfazed, eats his own eye. Warren arrives with a shotgun, shooting Keith. Hearing the gunshot, Jeffrey rushes in, but Savannah pours boiling water on his face, killing him by applying pressure to his neck. Keith, despite his injuries, kills Warren with a knife to the head. Julian, with a hammer, finally kills Keith. The two sisters sigh in relief, but Amy suddenly stabs Julian and attacks Savannah. Savannah slams Amy's head into a piano and grabs the hammer. Amy flees outside, with Savannah in pursuit. The sheriff, having responded to Savannah's call, shoots Savannah. The sheriff, who is reporting Keith's family as innocent when Amy attacked and killed him. She destroys evidence and burns the house, driving off in the RV as the movie ends.
If you like the recap, hit the like button, and we will meet in the next movie recap real soon. Till then, take care.